Welcome back to RealAg Radio here on Rural Radio Channel 147, Sirius XM. It is time for today's product spotlight. And joining me now, it's Jen Dale. She's product manager with Proven Canola Seed. Jen, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Lindsay. It's always great to talk about what's new in canola.
All right. So now, Proven Seed. This is a well-known name. There's some exciting new things coming for the next season. We're going to unpack those today. But what sets Proven Seed apart in the canola market right now?
Yeah, Lindsay, the name really says it all, Proven. Before any of our hybrids reach growers, we've really been putting them through the testing. So full seasons across Western Canada with hundreds of plots. We breed and trial under real world conditions right here in Western Canada. So different soil types, moisture levels, and disease pressures. So by the time these hybrids reach the marketplace, farmers know that they're ready for their acres. And importantly, it's all backed by the agronomic support and nutrients vast network of over 160 retails across Western Canada.
Now, you did mention, of course, a few of the key points that any grower is going to look for in a new hybrid. What are the top priorities for the Proven brand when you're developing these new canola hybrids?
For us, it really comes down to three things: yield, disease resistance, and the harvestability flexibility. So we put an extreme focus on breeding for clubroot, blackleg disease resistance, etc., because we know how big of a concern it is for growers. And we also recognize that the straight cut has become more and more of a priority. So our new hybrids are designed with the strong stability and pot integrity to support harvest.
That is absolutely becoming just really the most important thing come harvest, after yield, of course. Now, we are hearing quite a bit about NTech technology. What is that?
So absolutely, Intact is our pod and integrity technology. It's all about protecting yields and giving growers more control. So by reducing the risk of pod shatter, Intact helps growers delay harvest a bit if needed, but without worrying about losing any yield. So it's a peace of mind that your pods are going to hold up for whenever you need them.
Now, you also mentioned clubroot. I do want to touch on that just quickly. How is Proven approaching the problem of clubroot?
So every single one of our new hybrids carries strong multigenic clubroot resistance. So for example, the PV662, it's really well suited in that high pressure areas such as Northern Alberta. PV663 and PV664, also strong launches this year. They'll have a Mendel clubroot and still be a fit in some of those concerned areas.
All right. Now, so you did mention some of those. Give us a snapshot. What can growers dig into, look for when they're planning their seed purchases this fall, and of course, planning for the spring seeding season?
Yeah, thanks for that, Lindsay. We have three new hybrids that we're really excited about for this 2026 season. So PV662 LCM, it's a Liberty Link multigenic clubroot. Again, ideal for those high pressure clubroot areas of Northern Alberta. Where we move into the NTAC technology, the PV663 LCN combines the clubroot resistance with NTAC. Again, is a great fit for any of those straight cut acres across Western Canada. And then also PV664 LCN, it's a full season option with both clubroot and blackleg resistance. Again, with that guarantee of the NTAC that you know that it's going to stand for your harvest needs.
Now, there's so many things to unpack, of course, when it comes to choosing a hybrid. Farmers like to ask questions. They want to know more, maybe want to look at some of the data that, of course, Proven Seed will have for all these varieties. So where can farmers go to learn more, and who can they talk to about finding the right fit for the hybrids on their particular farms?
Yeah, so the best place to get any of the hybrid information is provenseed.ca. So that'll have all variety information, our testing information, etc. And then if they want to go talk to someone in person, any of our Nutrient Ag Solutions reps would be glad to answer any questions.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Jen, thank you so much for joining me on the show today.
Perfect. Thanks, Lindsay.
All right, we'll be back with more RealAg Radio right after this.